The streets just got a lot darker. After months of speculation, leaked images, and endless dealership inquiries, the wait is officially over. The Yamaha MT-15 has finally landed, and it isn't just a minor facelift, it's a calculated strike on the premium commuter segment. If you thought the previous version was the king of the streets, this new iteration is here to prove that the dark side of Japan is more than just a marketing slogan, it's a performance standard. Hold. Visual of the bike's front LED DRLs cutting through a dark alley. Look at that face. Yamaha has managed to maintain that predatory, alien-like stance that made the MT-15 a cult classic while sharpening the edges. The bifunctional LED headlight remains the centerpiece, looking like something straight out of a sci-fi flick. But the real story starts with the stance. The integration of those gold-finished upside-down, USD, forks doesn't just change the way the bike looks. It changes the way it commands the road. It feels more big bike than a 155 cubic centimeters machine has any right to. Hold. Close-up of the gold USD forks and the engine casing. Underneath the aggressive bodywork lies the heart of the beast, the 155 cubic centimeters, liquid-cooled, 4-valve engine equipped with variable valve actuation, VVA. This is the same legendary mill found in the R15, but tuned for the urban jungle. VVA is the secret sauce here. Below 7,400 revolutions per minute, it's a civil, fuel-efficient commuter. But once you cross that threshold, a second cam profile kicks in, and the bike transforms. The pull is relentless, the exhaust note sharpens, and suddenly, you're gapping traffic with a grin that your helmet can barely hide. It produces 18.4 horsepower of power and 14.1 Newton-meters of torque, which might sound modest on paper, but in a chassis this light, it's explosive. Hold. Action shot of the bike flicking through heavy traffic. The handling is where the MT-15 truly separates the riders from the dreamers. Weighing in at just 141 kilograms, the power-to-weight ratio is class-leading. This bike doesn't just turn, it teleports. The Deltabox frame, a gift from Yamaha's racing DNA, provides a level of rigidity that gives you surgical precision in corners. Whether you're diving into a sharp hairpin or weaving through a congested city grid, the bike feels like an extension of your own nervous system. The addition of the traction control system and dual-channel ABS in this latest version adds a layer of safety that was long overdue, making it a much more forgiving machine for those pushing the limits on unpredictable road surfaces. Hold. Slow pan of the new digital instrument cluster. Yamaha has also finally listened to the tech-savvy crowd. The new LCD instrument cluster is now Bluetooth-enabled via the Y-Connect app. You get call alerts, SMS notifications, and even your last parking location directly on your smartphone. But beyond the gimmicks, the display is clean and highly legible even under direct sunlight. It tells you exactly what you need to know: gear position, fuel consumption, and when the VVA is active. It's functional, modern, and fits the Dark Warrior aesthetic perfectly. Hold. Side profile shot showing the rider's upright posture. Comfort-wise, the MT-15 remains a focused machine. The riding posture is upright and commanding, thanks to the wide handlebars and slightly rear-set foot pegs. It puts you in a ready-to-pounce position. However, let's be honest, the pillion seat is still more of a suggestion than a reality. This is a bike designed for the lone wolf. If you're planning long-distance touring with a passenger, you might want to look elsewhere. But if your goal is to dominate the 20-mile commute to work or tear up the local twisties on a Sunday morning, there is nothing that comes close to this experience. Hold. Comparison shot of the MT-15 next to its main competitors. The competition is fierce. With the KTM Duke 200 and the Pulsar N250 lurking in the shadows, Yamaha knew they couldn't just rest on their laurels. By adding the USD forks, traction control, and refined mapping, they've justified the premium price tag. You aren't just paying for a 150 cubic centimeters bike, you're paying for the engineering, the reliability, and the sheer cool factor that only an MT can provide. It feels more premium, more sophisticated, and significantly more capable than its predecessor. Hold, low-angle shot of the bike accelerating into the distance. So, is the new Yamaha MT-15 worth the hype? If you value agility over raw displacement, and if you want a bike that looks as fast as it feels, then the answer is a resounding yes. It's a masterclass in how to build a small-capacity street fighter. It's sharp, it's loud, and it's finally here to reclaim its throne. The streets are waiting, and the MT-15 is ready to own them. The only question left is, are you ready for the dark side?